Alright guys, Chance again, Growing Independence channel, and I'm back. I took a break after I got stung by the bees a few times. Nothing too bad, nothing I can't handle, nothing I don't need to learn how to handle anyway. Anyway, I'm just going to show off a couple things, walk around the yard, show off my compost piles. This is one of them. I compost two ways. I compost food scraps and stuff behind me. I'll show you that in a minute, but this is all horse manure, leaves and stuff I collect around the neighborhood, and I leave it on the ground because it doesn't draw pests. Over here is where I compost all my food scraps and stuff like that, because it's harder for the pests to get in there. My dogs run around here, my cat surveys this area, and I try to keep it buried pretty well. But before that, it comes here to this garbage can, and which is not far from my back door. I try to clean it every couple weeks. I'll dig a hole in my compost pile over there, and I'll dump it in. I try to keep a lot of water in there because I put a lot of boxes in and I squish them down to the bottom. I like them to get soaked with water. I compost everything I can. Just had a bee bumping me in the forehead. I think he was telling me something. Over here is my corn. Don't eat a lot of corn, but I had a lot of seeds my meemaw gave me. So back there is my okra, and way back there is the bees. They just hang out on the side of my house all day, doing their thing. We'll go over there and look at them in a minute. Over here is my purple sweet potatoes. I just planted these out the other day. I got these from Gideon Gardens. She's a really nice lady named Ann, who runs it, and if you're not subscribed, you should. Oh, I just found this. This is very interesting. You probably won't be able to see it on here, but I just got these mulberries a couple weeks ago from my meemaw, and I got a little papaya there. But right in here, it's making these really weird flowers. But I'm going to make wine out of these. I'm experimenting with wine making these days. I don't know. I get bored. Finally, we're going to show off my kids' beds. I planted out my little girl's. She hasn't been here in a while. With squash. She has purple sweet potatoes at the end. I don't know if it's going to make it. It seems like there might be a pest in here somewhere. Ooh, I just squished one. But I'll go through here later and squish them all. Not a big problem. I overplanted on purpose so I can pull some out. And then we got Riley's bed. He planted pumpkin and corn in there, and at the end he's got a purple sweet potato. I gave him all one. And then Jacob's got corn, or Jeremy's got corn and blue Hubbard squash. And down there is a sweet potato, and he's actually got peanuts too that we never pulled out, and a pepper plant apparently. Me and Jacob came out here the other day and we decided to experiment with his peanuts. So we had one here and we pulled it out and we actually found some peanuts. We replanted them. This year all my peanuts are going to go for seed stock. So next year I can plant even more. And you know, my family's been growing this type of peanut, this little seed, for the last 70 years. Same thing with the okra I got back there. We've been growing it for 70 years now. But Jacob's got he's got a few different things. He's got corn. He's got the peanuts at the end. He's got a sweet potato unless it died. I don't see it. But then he's got watermelon and some cantaloupe. So, and we're just going to let it all just take over this whole area. I'll move all this out of here. And last but not least, well, second to last but not least, sweet potatoes. I've had these sweet potatoes growing since February. And there's just sweet taters all in here. And I'm just getting in here and I wash real good with the water hose, and that's it. As I come over here to look at the bees, I get chewed up by ants. But this is where we're going to end it today, guys. Chance again, Growing Independent channel, reminding you today is a great day to grow independent. I'm going to try to do a look at the front yard for Tammy and Dempsey and Greg, so they can get a look at the front yard, because I'm really excited. I got to hear from them the other day. Alright guys, love y'all, peace.